Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and some late night hoops on a Wednesday as the Knicks continue their West Coast stint. First time in a while I can remember the New York Knicks having 2 off days in between games. You'd have to go back before the NBA in-season tournament really started to heat up for them. So I want to see this team come out recharged, energized, and ready to go out of the gates. You're playing a a Sacramento Kings team that isn't very good. Not a very good ball club. And you're playing against a team that ultimately fired your head coach in Mike Brown. I want to see the Knicks players play for Mike Brown tonight. And I also want to see them get a win. And I love to see it where Pregame is in the game with the final 3 minutes counting down. This should be a game, as we used to call it, a Ryan Arcidiacono game. This should be a Pregame game. This should be if Trey Jameson is still on this team, he should still be playing in this game. I think the Knicks are going to win. I think they should handle this one pretty easy, but it's an NBA team. Anything can happen in this league. Late night tip. Appreciate everybody for being in the building already. Shout out to y'all. Major love. Already 91 people in the chat. It's late on the East Coast, but we're about to get tipped off here on the West Coast.
What's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys hanging out with us for some late night Knicks hoops. These West Coast games are tough, but if you're locked in with Knicks Now, you're ready for some late night Knicks basketball. Little, like Marshall said, a couple storylines. The Mike Brown storyline. We've got Precious Achiuwa as they're showing him on the pregame broadcast. A little revenge game for Precious. He's been getting some regular run for Sacramento. They're obviously not doing too hot, but yeah, we'll see. They've got some guys you'll know on the Sacramento Kings team: DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Russell Westbrook. So familiar faces and familiar names. But yeah, they're missing Sabonis, who is clearly their best player. So they're struggling this season because of that. Sabonis a great player, and they really miss him.
Yeah, they're kind of a weirdly built team, I would say. Probably get to see some Russell Westbrook action tonight. DeMar DeRozan can still get buckets. We've seen him hit game winners on this team far too many times. You take this team lightly, and they could definitely beat you. But if you even play your C game today, you should win pretty convincingly. So Knicks, Kings, West Coast, first night of a back-to-back as well, which you want to win that front end to the back-to-back. And ideally, you can rest some of those big minute getters in the second half. That way you're ready to go when you hit the ground tomorrow and have to play another game. I saw that Mitchell Robinson is expected to play tonight, which means he probably will not play tomorrow. So you got to take care of business tonight as you're a little bit more healthy. Already over 100 people in the building. Speaking of 100, that guy Seth Gross, he's a real one. We'll get to that coming up momentarily. But if you want the Knicks to beat the Kings, hit that thumbs up icon right now. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up icon. And I didn't even see our guy Marty Malela came through and dropped a bang already. We're banging on a late night Wednesday. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela. Bang! Give me some double M's in the comment section. Marty Malela. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Let's go Knicks. Shout out to Marty Malela. Give me some double M's in the comment section. You're the man, Marty. Major love to you. Thank you for always supporting this show, bro. I think it's the coolest thing in the world when we go live and you're already in the comments and super chat before it even starts. So, Marty, we appreciate you, man. Seriously. You the best. And your tag team brother, your alley-oop partner, he's right there with you. We got a 3-point goal. Seth Gross. Bang, bang. Give me some SGs in the comment section. Seth Gross. the GOAT,
Seth
in the building. $100 super chat. Seth, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. You did not have to do this, as I know I missed the well-deserved New York Giants 100K party, but I wanted to show the love. You guys make watching the Knicks and Giants a lot of fun, and all the chatters out there are just really good people. It's a pleasure to be a part of these groups. Love you guys. Seth Gross, we love you, man. Look, it doesn't make you any, I don't want you to feel any way that you missed the 100K stream, man. You tune in every stream always, and it was in the middle of the day on a Monday. We didn't expect to get to 100K that day. It just kind of happened. More subs kept on coming in and flying in, and before you know it, we were there. But Seth, that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you, man. You're a major part of that channel. You are a major part of this channel. And I'm forever going to be thankful for what you do for me, what you do for AC, what you do for this channel, man. We really, really appreciate you. Give me some SGs in the chat.
Gross.
Seth Gross, you the effing man, bro. You the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Seth Gross.
The Seth Gross, Marty Malela tag team.
I love it.
Let's go. Be like if Brunson and Patrick Ewing played together. Be pretty cool.
Two GOATs. We're coming up with combinations that aren't even humanly, physically possible. We can only imagine. That's the kind of stuff that Marty and Seth and all the real ones are doing here.
Let's go. Only thing that I have to say, Seth, is you better be here when Knicks Now gets to 100K. I'm kidding. But we will. We will get to 100K. I would say by the end of the playoffs, if the Knicks do make the playoffs, I think we'll be there.
Hopefully, man.
Continue to pick up some subs. Continue to put in the work. Good things will happen. Shout out to all of y'all. Carl Knight in the building says, I'm not no insider, obviously, but I would expect a trade tomorrow since it'll be January 15th. Yeah, kind of like this second as I just had a tweet liked from a long time ago by Andrew Filipponi, a Steelers insider. I got to send this to Sperry real quick.
Yeah, I know we talked about the Kings obviously struggling right now. They have won 2 straight games, so they are on a little bit of a winning streak. Which is kind of what you said. If you don't take them seriously, they will win. They've got some veteran guys, some guys that know how to play and show up in the NBA. So even though their record's not too good, and you know the Knicks should be ready for this game. You know Mike Brown wants to win this game. Obviously, his former team, he doesn't want to mess around. So appreciate you guys. We got over 100 people in. Just right now, around 50 likes. If you're a Knicks fan, you want them to beat the Kings, you should like this video. Go ahead, do it. It's free. Let's get to 100. While you're doing that, we're going to tell you about our sponsor, Rocket Money.
Let's do it. I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Rocket Money. If you're looking to optimize your finances in 2026, this is the best app to help you do so. I have a couple of vacations planned this summer, and I need to start saving money right now. Thank goodness I found Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has tracked my subscriptions and found that I was actually paying double for a streaming service. Rocket Money helped me cancel those extra subscriptions and save some cash. Rocket Money is also helping me budget for my vacations this summer by helping me set some spending goals each month. Now I can save a little extra money on the side each month in preparation for those trips. Thank you, Rocket Money. Get hooked up with them. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. That's rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. Shout out to Rocket Money. Appreciate them for sponsoring today's show. We would not be able to do this show or our jobs and have a roof over our head if it wasn't for the sponsors. So major shout out to them. Report coming out from Amico Hoops, who is an NBA insider that works for Hoops Wire. He put out an article on the 14th, which is today. He has 75,000 followers on Twitter, saying the New York Knicks are in the market for a player who can handle the ball and defend. Quote, leak sources indicate New York is prioritizing a player who can handle the ball and defend, with additional chatter about adding a reliable third-string big as insurance for Mitchell Robinson. We put out a video yesterday on the channel of some trade targets for the New York Knicks. We talked about a backup big in Nick Richards. I would keep your eyes on him, currently playing for the Phoenix Suns. He was a player that the Knicks were interested in last year before he got traded from Charlotte to Phoenix. We mentioned Jose Alvarado as a player that we have heard the Knicks are keeping tabs on as well. I would also keep your eyes on Keon Ellis. It's a player we didn't mention in the show. Probably should have. That's on me. But a player that has been linked to the New York Knicks. And the guy who I would love to see the Knicks bring in that I think fits the bill as someone that can handle the ball and defend is Najee Marshall, the two-way wing right now for the Dallas Mavericks. I was talking to my guy Jeffrey Cooperstein, who covers the Mavs here at Chat Sports, and he was like, I think 2 second-round picks could get it done. And if that's all it takes, where the Knicks got to get to $9 million of outgoing salary and throw on a couple of second-round picks and you can get Najee Marshall, that would be a no-brainer for me. I'm a big fan of his. Dating back to Xavier, he can handle, he can get to the lane, he could drive, he can kick, he could play make, and he's a scrappy defender. We all know how it goes down in the Big East.
We watched him cook the Knicks.
How many times he cooked the Knicks as well?
Yeah, we watched him cook the Knicks in person this year when we went to the Knicks-Mavericks game. He was lighting them up. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that would be a dream, a guy who has some length as well to defend on the perimeter and kind of fits that wing mold that we're looking for to add some depth there for the Knicks. Trade deadline less than a couple weeks away, so if you want to be locked in, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. If the Knicks do make a trade, we will make a video about it. So I assume all you guys who are locked in here on West Coast Games pregame probably are already subscribed, but if you're not, go ahead, join us, change that, and subscribe to the channel.
Starting lineup for the Kings tonight: Russell Westbrook, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Precious Achiuwa, and M. Raynaud. Whatever the hell that is.
That would be
Maxime. Maximus.
We have any French people in the chat? I believe that's French.
It's like Maxine, but with an M instead of an N. Russell Westbrook and Precious Achiuwa and DeMar DeRozan starting for your team in 2026. That's something.
Yeah, they're also missing Keegan Murray as well. An impressive guy. Well, actually, he's not even a young player really at this point. He's now just signed his second contract, I believe, with them. Extension in the offseason. A guy who's a big piece for them as well. So Kings already not a great team and dealing with some injuries as well. The Knicks, again, this shouldn't be too difficult. The Knicks should be able to have their way in this one, but we'll see. They like to make things interesting. So
take care of business. So good teams do. They take care of business, and that's something that I felt like the Tom Thibodeau Knicks did really well. They won games they were supposed to win, and it wasn't really a dogfight at the end. Haven't necessarily seen that this year from Mike Brown and the New York Knicks, but
yeah, I mean, Tom Thibodeau treats every game like it's Game 7 of the finals, and that's great in the regular season, and maybe that's not great in the playoffs when you've already played 100 Game 7s by the time you get into that conference finals. But we'll see. We talk about it all the time. The Knicks, they consider themselves, they view themselves, we view them as championship contenders. You got to show us that that's what you are, and tonight you do that by blowing out the Kings, making it a laugher, and making it a Pacome Dadier game in that fourth quarter. So shout out to Jay Liv coming in with the super chat. Says, wait, Brown wasn't good enough to coach in Northern California? We're screwed.
Jay Liv! He's a little firecracker tonight.
Yeah, he was
chirping me in the chat. I was on the phone with John Harbaugh trying to get him to head back to
doing your part.
Teterboro. But yeah, I'm just doing everything I can. Rob Simpy in the building. What up, Jay Liv? I am glad that you're here. The show's always better when you're here, and I'm glad that you are ready to go, ready to roll, and locked in, and ready for some New York Knicks hoops on a late night on a Wednesday, which was supposed to be John Harbaugh is a giant day, but it was not. Jay Liv, we love you, brother. Chaotic Shay in the building. What up, my man? John Harbaugh is finessing us. If he was sold, he would have signed. I can't take another week of this. Let's go, Knicks, and congrats, Marshy. Man, salute to you. Big supporter on both channels, man. That's always something that sticks out to me about people. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, look, I think we all would have liked for John Harbaugh to get the deal done tonight and not have to wake up and worry and think that maybe there is a way he falls in love with the Tennessee Titans when he reportedly meets them tomorrow at his house. I think it's tomorrow.
We'll see. We
I don't
got
know.
private jets. They're pulling up to his house. It's just like, you know what I just realized? It's kind of like a microcosm of the Giants season. They take a big lead into the fourth quarter. You think they're going to win, and all of a sudden they start not closing the deal, and it starts to get interesting. So we'll see. I have more confidence in the Giants getting this done and than I did in them winning a lot of the games this season, but they never like to make it easy.
Rob Simpy says it's about his word, saying that John Harbaugh is an honorable stand-up guy that is going to be true to his word, which was he was going to meet with the Atlanta Falcons. And because I am who I am, I'm going to play devil's advocate and say, wouldn't it be more honorable and respectable if you told them that you wanted to be a Giant and you didn't want to waste their time in a fake interview?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking.
There's always at a stop sign and a four-way intersection. You can go left, right, or you can go straight. But I don't know. I don't think he would meet with those teams if he wasn't at least a little bit interested. And I still think the Giants are the leaders in the clubhouse. I said I have a 75% confidence level out of 100 that it gets done. I'm still confident it will get done. When? I don't know at this point. But I do think if John Harbaugh wanted to be a Giant today, he would have been. And I don't really want to, I don't think there needs to be any more reading into it than that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll talk about this. Like, imagine we're talking about a player and he was drafted and he was with the same team and you finally hit free agency. You just want to see what's out there. I think it's John Harbaugh's been with the same team for 18 years. He wants to hear out multiple teams, even if he thinks he wants to be a Giant right now. He just wants to hear what these other teams have to say. This is probably his last time and only time going through this process. Wherever he picks, he probably imagines himself finishing his career there. So if he wants to have his opportunity to kind of be courted by multiple teams, be recruited, live the college recruit lifestyle in a way, that's fine. Like you said, and like the prevailing thought is the Giants are the leaders. They have the best chance to get him. And I think the fact that they did get this first visit and he did go to their facility was a good sign and was a kind of just a way of backing up that the Giants are right now the leaders in the clubhouse in the John Harbaugh race. But it's all we can do is just kind of wait and see at this point. So
Seth Gross says Harbaugh doesn't strike me as a love at first sight kind of guy. Expect him to do his due diligence. And I think you made a good point. He's 63 years old. It's been 18 years. Maybe he wants to sleep on it and not let an emotional day sway him and take his time and dot his I's and cross his T's. But there's a reason I said it was not great. Because I think there's a difference between not good and not great. I don't think it's necessarily a problem, and I know it's the Knicks channel, and we'll move on after this. I don't think it's necessarily a problem that John Harbaugh didn't sign today, but it's not great. I would have rather happened it did. I don't think it's not good. I think it's not great. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's how my brain works.
Yeah, and I don't know. That kind of came to me right as we were talking about it, but that whole finishing the game thing. You'd rather win the game by make it a laugher, and you'd rather make it a Pecom Dadier game, and you'd rather just have it done I's dotted, T's crossed. But this doesn't mean that in this sense the Giants still can't win the game, still can't get John Harbaugh. They're just making it a little more difficult. So I wouldn't expect anything else from them, and we'll just see. Would have been great to just have it happen today. He doesn't visit any other team. Boom, but.
And maybe he is enjoying being courted and being recruited and being a free agent coach. Maybe he likes Imagine if you had a husband or a wife for 18 years and you had a divorce and broken up, and while there may be another partner that's there to bring you home and you know that's the best for you, maybe you want one more night out on the town and to be a free man. I don't know. I'm trying to convince myself. Let's get to 100 likes on today's show. Over 230 people in the chat. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. We got 250 people in here. I know there is 19 more Knicks fans who want them to beat the Kings tonight. Let's go.
Oh, man. Let's do it. Shout out to Ray. Ray Ruckus. Love that name. Keith Turner in the building. That's my guy right there. What up, Keith? 66 Kimball in the chat. What up? What up? What up? What up? Randy in the chat as well. What up? Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Is that my guy, Gregory Williams, in the chat? It is. Gregory Williams, what up? Isn't the game supposed to start at 10 p.m.? It is. But you know what that means. When they say the game starts at 10 p.m., that means it starts at 10:10.
They officially said it on the broadcast on our TV that the tip-off was 10 minutes, was going to be 10 minutes.
You could see it on the shot clock in there. It's 7 minutes and 45 seconds away. If that was recorded live.
I'm 30 seconds off. Maybe that, or maybe they're a little behind. We'll see. Try to get it as close as possible for you guys. But
Anthony in the chat says, what up, Marsh? You're the GOAT. Nah, you the GOAT. 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 Y'all are the GOATs. Mads, DA in the building. What up? What up? Shout out to y'all. Rob Simpy says,
Mets.
why is he spamming loser in the chat? Rob Simpy, why are you just typing loser 4 times in a row? I don't understand. Are you okay? Bark twice if you're being held hostage now.
Maybe it's Brett Alper's burner.
Morgan says, boom goes the dynamite. FL Jet fan says, Marsh VP. Love that. What up, bro? Happy Wednesday night to you. Leon Heisenberg says, let's go Knicks. Is that a mix of Breaking Bad and Mr. Leon Rose?
That's what I interpreted.
You've seen Breaking Bad? Yeah,
I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched most of it, or I watched part of it, and I got sidetracked, and I never picked it back up. And I know that's going to get a lot of hate because it was a good show. I did like it, but
what do you mean was? Still is.
No, it is a good show. Well, when I watched it, but. No, I did not finish it.
I think it's my favorite show of all time.
It is one of those that everyone likes, and I really have to go back and finish it.
I don't understand how, like, if you told, like, do you know how much you watched of it? Maybe
like
couple seasons,
2 or 3 seasons. Yeah.
If someone after I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons was like, you have to stop watching, I'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm one of those people that I have to know. I have to know how it ends. I have to know what happens.
This is not something that I do either, so I feel bad that I did do that. I don't remember what it was. I think when I was in school, I didn't like to because I have a binge watching problem.
That's me. I'm a binge watcher.
I could not watch TV while like a semester was going on.
No,
otherwise,
I get that.
I would not. So I think that might have been what happened, and then I just never went back to it.
I'm like that. I'm also super picky and selective in which TV shows I start because I know if I like it, I'm gonna want to watch it in 3 days.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the availability to make that happen anymore. But man, Breaking Bad, if you haven't seen it, I would advise that you should. It is very, very good. Make yourself watch the first 5 episodes, and then when the plate breaks, you're ready. If you know, you know. When that plate breaks, Rob Simpy, that show goes from here to. Morgan says Fallout is pretty cool. Is that a game? Is that a TV show now
I feel like
too?
I've heard of that as a game. Again, I'm not a gamer either.
Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. Everyone tells me that. I tried to give Better Call Saul a shot. I couldn't do it. Leon is my real name, and I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. Love that. Leon Heisenberg. Greetings from Germany. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go, Knicks. My guy Dean in the building. What up? Riso Ozunu. I totally butchered that, but I try my best. Can I get a good game from Josh Hart tonight? He played pretty good on Monday.
Not too bad.
Or Sunday.
Yeah,
it was
Sunday
Sunday.
night. Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday. Jason Blake, let's go Knicks. What's up, JB?
Yo.
Andrew Brooks typing his LGK as we are moments away from tip-off here in Sacramento. Mitchell Robinson will play. He'll come off the bench. Dexter, it was good. I watched a little bit. I didn't finish it. Just a little too much blood for me. Not gonna lie.
What is it? It's a murder show?
Murder mystery or something like that.
I used to watch a lot of Criminal Minds reruns after school when I was in high school. Those can get sometimes a little gory. You know what I just watched was 11/22/63. Is this like sci-fi thing about JFK's assassination? And it was because a lot of it obviously takes place in Dallas. That's what made me decide to watch it. It was pretty good on Netflix. All right, let's go. We are 2.5 minutes away from tip-off. Let's go. If you love the Knicks, get those LGKs going in the chat. You want them to win tonight, get those LGKs going in the chat. Let's go, Knicks.
As Ralph Vacchiano says, Joe Shane has assured John Harbaugh that he's willing to cede some power over personnel decisions if Harbaugh takes the job. Joe, it's not some. It's all. It's all, brother. It's all.
Joe, get ready to get coffee.
Yeah. He likes his coffee with a little cream and 2 sugars. Stone Groove says, I'm drinking beer and getting ready to get ready. Man, what is up, Martian?
Stone Groove's always partying, man. He's always letting me know. I think it was I forget what he had the other day. Last stream he was early with the 6-pack. I forget what it was. What was it? Stone Grooves. He's always locked and loaded and ready to go for the streams.
Love that. Wise guy in the chat. Yeah, just leave, Joe. Just leave. What up? What up? Shout out to y'all. Andrew Brooks in the building live from Trinidad. Shout out to Trinidad Chambliss.
Dog.
Is he a Jet at number 2? I don't think it's the craziest thing.
No
in the
more
world.
Dante Moore. So
I know. Imagine if the Giants had the number 2 pick and Dante Moore didn't come out. I would crash out. What's up? Can we trade Yabusele and Pacome for Sadiq Bey? They would not do that trade. They would not do that.
That'd be sweet.
Knicks Giants for life says, let's go, Knicks. Let's go. I got my Natty Daddies and White Claws. Let's get shitted, says Morgan. Love that. And he says he's got his fat something. I don't know what you mean by that. Matt says Dante Moore sucks. I don't know. I don't know if he sucks. I don't. Did he suck against Indiana?
Yeah. Not a great game for him, but
I did watch a playoff game. Yeah, I don't think he played great at all in that game. Mark Austin in the building. What up? Mario says, what's the starting lineup? It'll feature Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Joshua Hart. For Sacramento, Russell Westbrook, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Precious the Big Sneeze, and Maxime Reynaud.
I just have a feeling he's going to cook Towns because I don't know. Or Towns brings it against the underknown players. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. He likes to get people to welcome to the NBA moment, but he shies away from big time matchups. So we'll see.
All right, we're getting ready to tip it off from what is this? The Golden Chick Center.
I don't know. All I know is they're not lighting a beam tonight.
No beam shall be lit tonight. A homecoming, if you want to say, for Mike Brown. Returning to the house that kicked him out. It is the Golden Center. The Knicks will be wearing white. The Kings wearing black. Tip is up, and it is controlled by the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson to bring it up the right side. Precious Achiuwa drawing that matchup immediately. He'll get it to Towns, and then they'll switch. Westbrook on Brunson. He'll have it on the left wing. He'll drive on the former MVP. Right-hand push shot. Up and in. Jalen Brunson painting the scoreboard early for the Knicks. Zach LaVine, still one of the best scorers in this league. He'll get it to Achiuwa. Achiuwa drives on Josh Hart. Layup up. Missed. Rebound by Hart. He'll push. He can go all the way if he wants. Gets to the foul line, drops it off to Towns. Towns against Achua, off the square, up and in. Knicks up 4-0 early. Let's go. Russell Westbrook still playing some good ball this year for Sacramento. They got an interesting squad. Westbrook, DeRozan, Levine, Achua. As DeRozan, one-on-one versus Hart. Foul line, Jay up and in. Josh Hart has spoken publicly about how he hates guarding DeMar DeRozan, as he's a player that has cooked him multiple times. Bridges on the right wing, guarded by Achua. Swings to Anunoby on the left wing. He'll try to drive on DeMar DeRozan. Gets the foul line, falls. They don't call it travel. He'll kick it out. Plenty of time. Towns will have it in the mid-range. Baseline, Jay is up. No good. Not a good look there as he holds his hand coming up the other way. Would have liked to see him attack Russell Westbrook instead of falling for a baseline Jay. Levine for three over Towns. Good. Bad offense by Towns leads to lackluster defense and 3 points for Sacramento. Karl-Anthony Towns, the best at letting one play affect the next. They'll go right back to Cat in the mid-range. Guarded by Achua, finds Anunoby on a cut, and then he has it swiped away and stolen. DeRozan with the active hands. Soft at the catch point was Anunoby. Achua in the corner, driving on Towns. Layup up and in, fouled and one. Back-to-back. Horrible defensive possessions by Karl-Anthony Towns.
And he continues to not be locked in. The Knicks as a team continue to not be locked in to start the game. Giving up an open three, which has been a theme for them all season long, and then letting Achua drive right in and throw up a weak underhanded layup while fouling him and getting the basket.
What up, Pachu? What up, Keith? Kid, what's up? As Achua converts the three-point play, Knicks down by 4 here. Under 10 minutes to go. Brunson up the right side. First met by Achua. The Kings will switch everything tonight. So it'll be multiple different defenders as the pass is deflected out of bounds.
And we talked about it. Despite how bad the Kings are, you still have to take this as the NBA. You got to take every team seriously. They're trying to win every single night. So Knicks down 4 early.
14 on the shot clock. Brunson will inbound to Towns. Towns now hands off to Brunson. He'll put it on the deck, driving on Achua. Gets to the dotted line. Shimmy shake into the lane, off the glass, up and in. Jalen Brunson with 4 points as he's perfect from the field to start. As crafty as they come, showing off his bag on that dribble drive. Westbrook to bring it up. He'll find Levine immediately. Bridges will guard him, extending the defense to half court. Achua will catch it a step inside the line on the right wing. Dribble handoff to DeRozan. Hart switches on to him. DeRozan, mid-range Jay, good. DeMar DeRozan sees Josh Hart, and he sees an ocean. And he'll just throw the rock in. 10-6. Brunson and Towns, two-man game, top of the key. Brunson fires a three. Off the mark, no good, and Towns will whack it out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball going the other way. Westbrook into the lane. Drops it off. Push shot up and in, and it's good. Knicks down by 6 early to the Kings, and Mike Brown will take a timeout. And I'm sorry, Karl-Anthony Towns shooting that BS shot. He shot on the baseline from 18 feet out when he's guarded by Russell Westbrook, then doesn't get back on defense, and then lazily fouls Precious Achua for an and one opportunity. That is a horrible start to the game. No attention to detail, no aggressiveness, no want to or will to come out firing out of the gates, and you're down by double your score to the Sacramento Kings in less than 4 minutes of hoops.
Yeah, we talk about it, and listen, we're not saying that Towns cannot make mistakes. They're going to happen over the course of a basketball game. What he does all the time, which is extremely frustrating, is he stacks those mistakes on top of each other. Those were 3 straight possessions, 2 on offense and 1 on defense there, or however that sequence went. Just a consecutive sequence of bad plays in which he lets his one mistake affect the effort and IQ and decision making he has on the other end of the floor. He is one of the most frustrating players when it comes to that specifically, and kind of just having a bad sequence of plays in a row and letting one bad play or missed call or missed shot a stack on top and lead to further mistakes and affect his effort. If anything, when you make a mistake, you should be more motivated to go back and make a good play on the defensive end if you miss a shot or vice versa. So, and if he keeps doing that, he's going to keep being out of Mike Brown's closing lineup. We saw them close the game against Portland without Karl-Anthony Towns on the floor. If he keeps doing things like that, Mike Brown's going to just keep cutting his minutes, playing him less. And listen, that's not what the Knicks want. The Knicks want Karl-Anthony Towns to be the best version of himself. But until he consistently puts that forth, game in and game out, he doesn't deserve to play big minutes.
I don't know. Am I extremely laser focused on everything Cat does? Yeah. And I don't know, man. I don't know. It's always something with
Once
him,
you
man.
notice it, it's hard to look away from it because you just see it happening over and over again.
I don't even, what does he have a turnover? What was the turnover he had? I don't even remember.
He does have a turnover. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what that was.
It just.
All right, let's see if the Knicks can cut into this lead here.
Towns, top of the key, hands it off to OG. He'll put it on the deck, into the lane, playing off 2, 8-foot jumper, good. Let's go. DeRozan on the left wing, uses the screen. Anunoby fights over. I want to see OG play better defense tonight. Forces DeRozan to get it up. Then the dribble handoff, deflected out of bounds. Ball will stay with Sacramento.
We talked about it a few times. This is obviously not a revenge game, but Mike Brown going back to where he last coached against Sacramento. So, he wants to get the win tonight. And, he's not going to be happy being down 4 in the first.
As
DeRozan is fouled by Bridges on a mid-range jumper. King of the mid-range, DeMar DeRozan. He's dangerous from there. You hate to foul jump shooters. Bridges dancing around, pleading with the refs, thinking it wasn't a foul. Wait to see a replay here. Doesn't look like Mike Brown's ready to challenge or anything, so.
I think it's going to be a flagrant on Bridges. Kind of got into the landing space of DeRozan. It's being looked at right now. But you set the tone offensively. Catch the ball on the baseline, 18 feet from the cup. Guarded by 6'4" Russell Westbrook. How about you put it on the deck one time, put a shoulder into him, and go and kiss it off the glass? Instead, you're like this, and you turn around and you throw up a little Dirk one-legged fadeaway. Like, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? DeRozan, first free throw is good. Who do you think you are? I am.
Little Pete Weber action.
Second free throw for DeRozan is also good. Knicks down by 6 again. 8 minutes left. Anunoby will sit down. McBride is checked in. Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Towns, and I think as I said 5, and Hart. Hart on the right wing Gets it back to Brunson. He'll have room on that right wing. That's his spot. Falls to the ground and then turns it over. Achua on the break. One man to beat. Lays it up and in. Knicks down by 8. They've scored 8 points in 4.5 minutes. They've given up 16. McBride, drive, swing, Hart, left wing 3. Not even close. Rebound, tapped up. Towns can't control. And he'll go out of bounds and save it. Jalen Brunson looks to be shaken up after he fell down on the prior possession. Kind of looks like he just lost his footing. His right ankle tweaked. Tweaked his right ankle.
Not great to see that. Brunson always seems like he's banged up playing through something.
He'll pressure Westbrook on the ball here. Rush drives, gets to the block, kicks it out. Deep 3, up, no good. Rebound by Towns. Brunson will quickly outlet to Hart. He can go coast to coast. He will, and he turned it over. He just dropped the ball.
Sloppy start here for the Knicks, unable to really get anything going. They are now down 8 to Sacramento. Can't cut into this lead as Brunson will exit the game.
Brunson to exit with a noticeable limp. He's going to walk straight into the locker room. Brunson hurt. Continue to monitor that, but Jalen Brunson leaves the game. Not great. Achua in the corner, drives on Hart, lays it up and in over Towns. One team is taking this personally because of one player and Precious Achua. The other is sleepwalking, as Miles McBride just missed a wide open layup. Left-hand layup. He just airballed a layup off the glass. Wow. And then DeRozan, he'll kick it out to Achua. I cannot believe he missed that. Levine, pump fake, step back 3. Missed it. Rebound by McBride. Achua has 7 points. The Knicks have 8. Towns forcing his way to the lane. Lays it up and in. That's what we want to see, 32. Get downhill. Play from the free throw line down. As Towns steals the ball away from Westbrook. He'll kick it up to Clarkson. He'll fire for 3. Missed it. That was a horrible shot. Terrible shot selection. Could have drove for a layup. Elected for a stop and pop 3 instead. They'll post up DeRozan here on the left baseline. On the left side of the court on the baseline. Baseline fade over McBride. Good. No contest at all. That's as easy as it gets. He's hit that shot a million times in his life.
Yeah, that's a layup for him. He is the king of the mid-range jumper. You can't let him get to his spots there. Otherwise, he's going to just cook you all night long.
As Towns is fouled by DeRozan. Catch it at 40 tonight.
Yeah, they don't have anyone who should be able to guard him, and especially now if Brunson's going to be out for any sort of extended period of time within this game, or what, even if he comes back, they're going to need him to score more.
Brunson free throw, or excuse me, Towns free throw, no good.
Let's go. We got 600 people in here, only 145 likes. If you want the Knicks to come back in this game and beat the Sacramento Kings, they can't lose to this team, go ahead, give us a like on this video. Let's get to 200 likes. We got 600 people in here. I know there's 50 Knicks fans who want to like this video and want them to beat the Kings. As he knocks the second down, Knicks down 9.
Westbrook drives, stolen by Clarkson. He'll find Towns on the break. Back to Clarkson on the left side. Him and Towns are stepping on each other's feet. Gershon Yabusele in the game as well for Hart. Towns, step inside the arc, puts it on the deck. Bully ball into the lane, layup missed. On the ground as well. It'll be a numbers game in transition for Sacramento, and DeRozan will feed Achua, who lays it up and in. Knicks down by 11, and they have 11. This team's just sloppy. They're a sloppy basketball team.
And just not ready to play. From the jump, there was never where the Knicks looked like they were ready to go.
Knicks will play through Towns with Brunson on the bench. Tries to set a screen with his body, finds a cutting McBride, swings it out to OG. Now Yabusele to fire for three. No good. Rebound by Clarkson. He'll immediately go up with it, and it falls.
Little glue guy play there from Jordan Clarkson. He's given you a few of those this year where it really wasn't expecting that from him.
They'll go to DeRozan, and he'll fire from the foul line wide open. No defense at all. How do you let DeMar DeRozan catch the ball at the foul line while not being guarded, turn face, put it on the deck, walk into a push shot?
I don't know. Maybe they must have not read the scouting report on DeMar DeRozan.
You're just a sloppy team. That's my word for this Knicks team. They're sloppy. There's no attention to detail. There's no effort. And it should have been a backcourt violation right there. They get bailed out. McBride from 30. Back iron, no good. Horrible shot selection. This doesn't look like a team. This looks like people that are playing together for the first time at LA Fitness. Wide open, Levine, three. Missed it. Rebound by Yabusele. They can run if they want. 5-on-4. They'll get it to OG. He'll find Towns, and he'll throw it down. That's why you run. That's why you run.
All right, I mean, this is a story of the Knicks. They don't like to make it easy, even when it should be a game where they can maybe make it a laugher. They like to play down to their competition. They're never ready to play. They take teams lightly, and that's why they're down 9 in the first quarter against the Sacramento Kings, getting cooked by Precious Achiuwa and DeMar DeRozan in 2026. While we head to a TV timeout, we're going to tell you about our sponsor, Rocket Money.
I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Rocket Money. If you're looking to optimize your finances in 2026, this is the best app to help you do so. I have a couple of vacations planned this summer, and I need to start saving money right now. Thank goodness I found Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has tracked my subscriptions and found I was actually paying double for a streaming service. Rocket Money helped me cancel those extra subscriptions and save some cash. Rocket Money is also helping me budget for my vacations this summer by helping me set some spending goals each month. Now I can save a little extra money on the side each month in preparation for those trips. Thank you, Rocket Money. Get hooked up with them. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. That's rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. Shout out to Rocket Money. After a rough start for Towns, starting to get going a little bit, want to see him playing a downhill brand of basketball. I'm sorry, the people that the Kings employ cannot stop Karl-Anthony Towns.
Their starting center is Raynaud. If you are Karl-Anthony Towns, you should be looking at this guy and saying, oh, I'm going to have a huge game tonight. This guy cannot guard me. They should just take Towns, let him play in the post, and let him bully this guy. It's as simple as that. And the need for that only amplifies with Brunson potentially dealing with an injury. We don't know what's going on with him, if he's going to come back in this game, but just win your matchup, Towns. You should be doing that every night, and especially on a night like tonight with the way this roster looks for the Sacramento Kings. There's no excuse. I mean, you're not hitting. The Knicks are 0 of 5 from 3, so they're not hitting threes. They're letting Sacramento get whatever they want in the paint or inside the arc because they're only 1 of 4 from 3, but they're 10 of 15 from the field. You've turned the ball over 3 times, only forced 1, so you just need to pick it up. They just weren't ready to play. Sloppy, I think, is a good word to describe them, especially with the way they played tonight. And listen, it's early. They got time to pick it up, but you should have never been down 12 to the Kings at any point in this game.
Okay, here we go. Clarkson, McBride, Robinson, Anunoby, and Yabusele are the 5 for the Knicks. And they're going to call a carry on Sacramento. That'll be a turnover. Seth Gross, I don't know how it's not obvious to some people. Watched him play 100 games over the last 500 days, and I'm pretty confident in my evaluation. Yabusele, top of the key. He'll hand off to Clarkson. Whatever. I don't understand how Towns isn't in the game, as that's going to be a defensive foul on Sacramento.
You got to get Yabusele his minutes. I mean,
All right, who are you playing through on offense right now? Yabusele and Clarkson? Anunoby? Like, Brunson just went to the locker room. I know he can't play the whole game, but I don't know.
got to have some adaptability as a coach. We'll see.
McBride gets a screen from Robinson. He'll kick it into the corner. OG didn't take the three. Now he will over the contest. No good. Should have shot it the first time. Pass an open look up for a contested look. I don't understand that. As Levine drives coast to coast, lays it up and in, and you're once again down by double digits, 11 points. You have 15 points, and there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. You're playing the Sacramento Kings. Knicks can't score. Yabusele will be fouled.
I mean, you're losing to the 2024 Chicago Bulls right now, basically. Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. It's another one of those moments where you have to wonder, and we talked about, are the Knicks really what we thought they were? Are they a title contender? They're really not playing like it right now.
Robinson, dribble handoff to McBride. He'll get to the foul line, kicks into the corner. Yabu, another three. Yabu, another miss. Rebound by Achua. Kings will look to extend the lead. Monk into the front court. He'll get it to Levine. Levine driving, pocket pass to Achua. Pass deflected out of bounds. Or the shot was deflected out of bounds. Yabusele with good defense on Precious.
I think they might have called a foul on
Oh, they did call a foul. It'll be Achua to the line. You're going to give up 30 points to the Kings in the first quarter, and are you going to score 25?
Not good.
Achua, first free throw. Missed it. Ball don't lie. Give me some BDLs in the chat as Mikal Bridges will check back in.
While you get those BDLs going in the chat, shout out to you guys, man. We got 800 people tuning in for some late night Knicks hoops. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and change that. We just crossed over 83,600 subs. Shout out to you guys. If you want to be locked in for Knicks watch parties, daily Knicks videos, short form content as well, no better place on YouTube to do that. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel.
Makes the second. Knicks down by 12. McBride on the right wing. Gets a screen from Clarkson. Nothing happens. He'll kick to OG. He'll fire for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Zach LaVine. He'll bring it up. The Knicks have scored 15 points in 10-plus minutes against the Kings. Maybe we need to have a talk about this team. Malik Monk, one-on-one versus Jordan Clarkson. Dancing, prancing, shaking, trying to bake. Kicks it to LaVine. Rip through, step back, three ball. Got it. You've allowed 30 points. You're down by 15. Anunoby the other way. Shot blocked at the rim. Got it back. Kicks to Bridges. Bridges drives. Fade away two. Got it. Monk to get a screen here. He'll wave it off now. They'll try to free up LaVine off ball. They will. And then Miles McBride will foul him. It'll be Kings ball side out of bounds. 1:12 left to play in the quarter. FL Jet fan says we suck. We might suck. Maybe we just do suck. It's been like 17 games of sucking, so. 7 on the shot clock. Achua, one-on-one versus Anunoby. Kicks it out to LaVine. He's going to have to fire, and he draws the foul. OG can't stay on his feet.
Listen, these guys are...
Are you manually doing the score?
No.
Oh, there it goes.
It was...
Cool. Just wondering. OG says, this is my team, but this team is not a contender. I can't stand the Celtics, but they play like contenders more than this team. Of course. Yeah. They're down their best player, and they have the same record as the Knicks. Not good.
Nope, and it continues to highlight that even if this team can sneak out these wins and find ways to win games, which is a skill for teams to do, there are some real problems with this team. The fact that you could fall down 14 to the Sacramento Kings in one quarter highlights that there are problems with this team, and we'll see if they get addressed and moves get made to try and shake things up ahead of the trade deadline.
One more free throw for Levine. He'll connect. Knicks give up 32 points in the first quarter, and there's still 58 seconds left. Will the Knicks break 20? 32-17 as McBride brings it up the left side. He'll get a screen from Robinson. They double him. Kicks it into the corner to Hart. He'll redirect up top to Clarkson. Finding Bridges. Bridges drives. Right-hand scoops. Blocked. Turnover. Fast break for Sacramento. Malik Monk transition three. Air ball. Rebound by Sacramento. Kick out to Levine. 30 on the game clock. And they're going to say shot clock never reset. I'm not sure it should have. That was very weak from Bridges, Seth Gross. He's a weak player. He's a finesse player. You know what finesse players are in blue-collar cities? You know what the word is. Mikal Bridges. He's just weak. He's just weak.
All right. Knicks. Oh.
Knicks don't play defense on the inbound. Luckily, Levine smoked the free layup. Hart to drive. Into the lane. Layup. Missed. They call a foul. Hopefully tradable is the word, OG. Hopefully. Hopefully undo the trade of 6 first-round picks. Leon Rose has done a really good job here. The Mikal Bridges trade may be a stain he'll never be able to overcome. Because right now, you could trade for Giannis if you had all those picks. You would have already traded for Giannis if you had 6 first-round picks. Mikal Bridges was playing good ball at the beginning of the year. He's gone back to playing like the player that nobody enjoyed having on the team last year, this year.
It's the lack of consistency from him doesn't really make any sense, and you just scratch your head at why he doesn't play. The Knicks have a couple players who don't play more aggressively that need to.
As Josh Hart misses both free throws. Robinson with the rebound. Knicks will hold for the final shot. Can they break 20 points? Bridges, top of the key, off the screen. He'll reject it. Kicks to Hart. Hart, pump fake, drive, pump fake, jumper, missed. Rebound by Robinson, 7 seconds left. Bridges, top of the key, missed. Rebound by Sacramento. Clarkson, steal, layup, up, missed. 17 first quarter points for the New York Knicks against the Sacramento Kings.
All right, these should be pretty clear from most of you guys, but you know what we do when the quarter ends. We grade the Knicks' performance in that quarter. Sound off in the comments. Let us know what you think. Type A, B, C, D, or F. We got Will with an F-, Greg Williams with a D, Stone Grooves with an F, Vic with an F-, Benjamin F, Xavier F, Christian comes in with a Z, GCAT F, Mothman F, Nicholas F-. All you guys coming in, Freemans. Not going to read that one. Come on, man. A++++. And all you guys, pretty much Fs. We got one C- in there, some F-, Z+, T for toilet water. Yeah. Not good.
Are we still using the excuse of them being tired from the NBA Cup?
Yeah, no, that's gone.
You know that was over a month ago,
yeah,
right?
That one's gone.
Okay.
There was the, Josh Hart's going to fix everything, and that worked for one game, and he was out there for, I don't know about that. I don't know if he was out there for the entire first quarter. I think he might have been, but they're down. They're getting doubled up by the Sacramento Kings, who are coming off, I think they're coming off a back-to-back. Okay, no, they were off last night, but they played two back-to-back games before that. So
This Tano is too emotional. Have some faith. It's not my job to have faith in the Knicks. My job is to tell you the honest truth about the Knicks. And the Knicks, over the last 15 games, have been one of the worst teams in the NBA. That's not an opinion. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. If you don't want the facts, don't watch this channel. I'm sorry. I can't lie to you and tell you that the Knicks have been good for the last 15 games, because they haven't. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA in the last 15 games.
no update on Brunson yet. He has still not returned from the locker room. But yeah, I mean, there's no way to put a positive spin on being down 15 against Sacramento.
Over the last 15 games, the Knicks have a net rating of minus 2.1. That means for every 100 possessions, the Knicks are being outscored by more than 2 points over the last 15 games. That's the 19th best in the NBA. There's only 30 teams in the NBA. So you're the 11th worst team right now in the NBA over the last 15 games. You're a lottery team. You're not even a play-in team. Knicks are a bad team right now. It's okay. And I promise you, you have to accept it. Because if you just keep lying to yourself,
DeRozan misses a free throw.
Hit a lot harder when their season doesn't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Going to the line. Let's get those BDLs. Ball doesn't lie. The other team misses a free throw. We get those BDLs in the chat. He hits the second, and the Kings are now up 16 on the Knicks. Shout out to you guys as well. We are 4 likes away from 200. You want the Knicks to come back in this game? Go ahead, like the video. 800 people in here. Let's get at least 3 more likes.
Bridges drive, kick. He'll find Kolek, who didn't play in the last game, and his layup is sent to Los Angeles out of bounds.
If anything is up with Brunson, Knicks are going to need Kolek to step in and play some more minutes.
Towns, top of the key, puts it on the deck, forcing the issue. Layup up, missed. Rebound by Sacramento. Karl-Anthony Towns driving from the foul line into a double team is not going to be a plan of success for the Knicks. Malik Monk, wide open 3. Air ball, second of the night. Is he locked in today? Must have been hanging out with the Knicks pregame. Hart into the lane, kicks it out. Bridges, corner 3, missed. Knicks have scored 17 points in 13-plus minutes. You're down by 16. And you have 17. Monk walks in the lane, throws it up, and the Kings throw it down. Knicks are now down by 18. They only have 17 points. The deficit is larger than the amount of points you've scored tonight. Towns on the right side, puts it on the deck, forcing the issue. Fouled.
Knicks have yet to hit a three-pointer tonight as well. 0 of 10 from beyond the arc. They've gotten to the line 4 times and have missed 3 free throws. Just not ready to play. That's really the only way to put it.
Knicks are 8-7 in their last 15 games. Kolek swinging, Clarkson chucking, no good. Kolek getting back down. And I think they call it travel, turnover. Kolek, Bridges, Towns, Clarkson, and Hart. Towns driving, fouled. Surprised he got the call. Out of control there.
Knicks need some life. Someone needs to make some sort of high energy play, do something, show some effort, and kind of spark something for this team here because they're getting to that desperation zone right now, down 17.
Justin Diaz says you act like we weren't one of the hottest teams in the beginning of the season. No, I'm exactly acting like that because if the Knicks weren't one of the hottest teams at the beginning of the season, they wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. And then we'd be having a different conversation. You're 8-7 in your last 15 games, guys. It's not good. That's like a 44-win pace. That's Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett. 44 wins.
It's not what the goals this team set out to accomplish. A lot higher than that.
Yeah, it'll all be okay when Shaman comes back. He's the other solution. Exactly. Knicks still haven't cracked 20 points. We're 14-plus minutes into the game. DeRozan, wide open, into the lane, fouled. This is defense?
And like the Knicks are supposed to be. We know the Knicks haven't been good on defense all year. That's been pretty consistent. But when you are like that, they're supposed to make their money on the offensive end. And 19 points in 1 1/4 quarters is not going to get that done.
I just tweeted it out, and it's the first time I'll say it all year. This is the type of game that gets you talking about the head coach. How can you not? You're down 17 points to Sacramento Kings. You've scored 19 points in 14 minutes. We have given Mike Brown every excuse for why this team's playing bad. We've given Mike Brown every piece of credit he possibly can deserve. This is the type of game that gets you talking about the head coach. I'll tell you this, you ain't losing 37-19 with Tibbs as the head coach to the Kings.
Yep.
Kolek off the screen, hands it off. McBride chucking for three, no good. That's all the Knicks offense is, and it'll result in a run-out two-hand stuff for Malik Monk. He'll hold his nuts on the rim as well. Knicks down by 20. Towns doubled in the lane, kicks it out. Hart swings back to Kolek, back to Towns. Pump fake, drive, rise, throws it down. Monk driving baseline, into the lane, fouled by Kolek. Knicks cracked 21 points.
There's not many things the Knicks are doing right tonight, and there are so many things they're doing wrong, and it's reflected on the scoreboard when you're down and you're getting doubled up by the Sacramento Kings.
Brian, I have a serious question for you. You're saying, but you were praising the Brown hire. So should I always say he's doing a good job when he's not? What does what I had to say about the hire 7 months ago have to do what's happening right now? I'm serious. Should I say that he's coaching good right now? Is that what I should say? Is that what you want? Hart hits a three. Hopefully that could take the lid off the basket as the Knicks turn it over. And then Hart's going to foul Keon Ellis.
Just when you think that maybe the Knicks are going to start to make a comeback, they turn it over once again, continue the sloppy play, hand it right back to the Kings, and they get a chance to get it back to 20.
And just like I said, Brian, I thought Tibbs deserved another year. I thought, what's the phrase I always used? He earned another year. But I also understood why they fired him. DeRozan, mid-range J, off the mark, rebound by Kolek. He'll push ahead, and they'll settle into a half-court set. Hart, top of the key. 3-point line. Knicks now lead by 10.
4 minutes. 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 4 min
Off the Robinson screen, hands it off. Kolek will fire. That's an air ball. Robinson there to clean it up with a putback stuff. Knicks cut the lead to 15. They have 26 points with 8 minutes left in the half.
And we talk about this with the Giants all the time. You couldn't be a Malik Neighbors injury away from not having any playmakers. The Knicks right now look lost offensively with Jalen Brunson dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury right now, and at kind of just he's highlighting some of the problems with this team and this roster right now.
We always talk about good players find ways to impact winning when the shot's not falling. If the Knicks are only a good team when their shot is falling, they're not a good team.
Yeah. You can't count on that every night. There are going to be games in the playoffs where your shot is not falling, and you have to be able to win those games. You got to be able to win ugly. You got to be able to win dirty games. And right now, that's what the Knicks need to do, and it's what they're not doing. They're still down 15 to Sacramento. And, your shot's not falling, but the Kings have only hit 2 threes. They've only hit one more three than you.
Exactly.
It's just I don't want to seem like we're kind of just piling on and being emotional or whatever. If you're watching this game, what is one thing the Knicks have done well tonight? You are struggling to come up with an answer. They're winning the rebounding battle by 1. They got some offensive rebounds because they've missed a lot of shots. They've had a lot of opportunities to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Not saying the game's not over. It's just that it's concerning that we're even at this point with the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, they put their jerseys on correctly. I guess they can hang their hat on that.
Jalen Brunson is questionable to return with a right ankle injury.
Not good. Yeah, GCAT says Brunson's done if he's questionable. I do think normally you see him come right back out, get it retaped to do what he needs to do. So the fact that he's not coming back out, not good.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go.
Russell Westbrook, as the Knicks will play a little bit of zone. Looks like a 3-2 zone. They'll find Achua on the block. The Knicks will double. He'll spin out of it. Drives baseline. Drop-off pass. Easy 2 for Sacramento. Easy as it gets. It's like the first shot you shoot when you get on the court. That easy.
Straight away.
Zone busted. They're going to try to post up Towns. He'll catch it in the lane. Gets to his right hand. Hook shot. Missed. And then he'll get it back and step out of bounds. Turnover.
Honestly, on that one, not a bad job, Towns. Sealed him off, got the pass, had a pretty good move, and just smoked a 4-foot shot off the backboard.
Westbrook off the screen. Knicks go back to man coverage. Robinson pokes it away. Hart up the right side. He'll go coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Josh Hart. A one-man fast break. You're going to need a lot more effort plays from Josh Hart to spark this team's comeback. As the pass again deflected and stolen. Kolek out to McBride. He'll have it on the left wing. Knicks will settle in. Towns for 3. No good. Westbrook will find Monk. Back to Westbrook. Knicks go back to a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Westbrook off the screen. Robinson and drop. He'll get to the foul line. Pull up Jay over Kolek. Got it. Knicks down 17, 6:40 to go in the half. Kolek off the Robinson screen, into the lane. Kicks it out to McBride. He'll put it on the deck. Cut off by Monk. Spinning into a jumper. No good. Put back stuff. Mitchell Robinson hanging out above the rim. He'll clean that up. Couple times already tonight he's done so. 30 points, and I think 4 of them come off Mitchell Robinson put-back slams.
Can't rely on that kind of offense.
Westbrook to the foul line, kicks it out. Levine, open 3, missed it. Robinson and Towns fight for the board, almost lost it, but Robinson will collect. Towns has got to pad those stats. Kolek spinning into the lane. Reverse lay with the right. English off the glass, and it's good. Knicks cut it to 13. While they do, tell you about our sponsor of today's show. I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Rocket Money. If you're looking to optimize your finances in 2026, this is the best app to help you do so. I have a couple of vacations planned this summer, and I need to start saving money right now. Thank goodness I found Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has tracked my subscriptions and found that I was actually paying double for a streaming service. Rocket Money helped me cancel those extra subscriptions and save some cash. Rocket Money is also helping me budget for my vacations this summer by helping me set some spending goals each month. Now I can save a little extra money on the side each month in preparation for those trips. Thank you, Rocket Money. Get hooked up with them. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. That's rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. Showing a little bit more life over the last couple possessions. Long way to go, but a couple of positive possessions, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's no 15-point shot that's going to get you back in the game just with one shot. You got to try and just make runs here or there, cut into it when you can. Forcing the Kings to call a timeout is a positive step for them. We'll see. Let's see. What are they on? 13, about halfway through the second quarter. Can they get this to a 4 or 5 point game by halftime? Can they make up like roughly 10 points here? Finish out the second quarter strong. That should be the goal. You can't just got to take it one possession at a time, but that's the hole you've dug yourself now. And the Knicks they like to do that, and they like to make things difficult, and they like to make these comebacks. You just wish they never put themselves in that position.
Excuse me.
I mean, I guess you want to put some positive spin on this. You would think they're not going to shoot 6% from 3 for the entire game. So hopefully some shots should start to fall as this game continues to roll on. That's about all I got in the positive department right now. So we'll see. Shout out to Jay Liv. Missed this before. We were talking TV before the game. 11/23/63 was a Stephen King book. I didn't read the book, but the show was pretty good. So
You saw it?
I did. I just watched it. It's about the JFK assassination. Took place in Dallas, so that's why it kind of piqued my interest a little bit. And our guy, I Am Jules, coming in, says, Marsh, congrats, 100K Big Blue. Next up, Knicks Now.
My man, I Am Jules. What's up, brother? Thank you for the love, man. Can't wait to get to 100,000 subscribers on this channel. Probably about 17,000 away. We're at 82,000 or 83,000. We are less than 17,000 away. Help us get there. Hit that sub button if you haven't yet. Closing in on 84,000 subs. It'll be Kolek, Robinson, Anunoby, Deuce, and McBride. Deuce and Mikal. I always want to combine those two players. Maybe if they could, it'd be worth 6 picks. As Levine drives into the lane, and they're going to call a travel, off-ball foul. Knicks ball going the other way.
Not sure exactly, but we'll take it.
Kolek up top, finds elbow, Bridges, jumper, clink. Robinson with the board. Out to Anunoby. Late on the extra pass to Kolek. Finally got there. Mikal to drive. Kicks to the other corner. OG will tee it up, and he'll shank it. No good. Knicks down 13.
They continue to be ice cold from beyond the arc. 1 of 16.
DeRozan, guarded by Anunoby. Now Kolek switches. He'll look to take advantage of that. Gets to the elbow, kicks it out. Levine finds Westbrook. Why is OG Anunoby contesting a Westbrook 3? Well, he made it off the bounce there. Maybe if you just didn't contest and you stayed in front, you wouldn't have got beat off the pump fake of Russell Westbrook. McBride drives into the lane, forces a spinning turnaround jumper, no good. That's why your dads tell you, boys, work on your left hand. All Deuce had to do was lay it up with the left. He has no confidence in the left right now, so he turned it into a spinning 360 mid-range jumper. All you had to do is lay it up with the left, Deuce. Kolek, transition 3, missed. Rebound by Achua.
And Deuce is not a guy I've normally seen this in, but if you're in the NBA, you got to be able to use both hands. I mean, that is a bare minimum requirement. Shout out to Jay Liv. Said they undervalue what Devo brought to this team. This isn't a video game or fantasy. He is a glue guy.
DeRozan will get doubled by the Knicks. I'll touch on that in a second. Westbrook fires another 3, air ball out of bounds. That's why you don't jump on a Russell Westbrook three-pointer. I think what they missed the most about DiVincenzo was he had fight. He had dog. He had intensity. He had a will to win, and the shot making and the fearlessness. That's what they missed the most with him. Bridges ain't fearless. OG ain't fearless. Towns ain't fearless.
Yeah, I think that's what he's getting at. Stuff you could see in the box score that he added to the team.
As Achua tried to throw an alley-oop behind his head, it was intercepted by the Knicks. McBride tried to connect with a 3, not even close. He'll fire another one, and that's a travel. Does he not know the rules of basketball? You can't jump in midair, put it on the deck, and then re-grab the ball. Did he really think you could do that?
We don't use this much with the Knicks, but come on, man. They got to pick it up. This is just sloppy. That's it.
Levine, guarded by McBride. Gets it to Achua in the mid-range, DeRozan in the mid-range. He'll get to the front of the rim on McHale and miss the layup. Rebound by Kolek. Outlet pass to Anunoby. Pinpoint pass. And then Anunoby has his block. Wow. Anunoby just got met at the rim by Precious Achua and sent it the other way. And then I think McHale was fouled by Achua.
They just want it. They're playing harder. They want it more. It just... The Knicks look overmatched in this game right now. Just, I don't know. Running out of things to say. So review this. Reviewing it for a flagrant, it looks like, as I guess Achua got McHale in that head or neck area, so they will take a look at it. I don't know if I saw anything like that. Achua kind of gets caught in the air. I mean, he hits him in the head. I don't think it was a malicious play by Precious. He kind of just fell for the pump fake and kind of came down on his head. I don't know.
I almost tweeted it out today, but, you know, people always make those tweets. Smile, your Knicks play today. And I'm like, yay,
Yeah.
the Knicks play today.
Man.
March, the Knicks win the NBA Cup and just rolled over? I don't know. I don't know who the Knicks are. Are they the NBA Cup team, or are they the team who's 8-7 in their last 15 games?
Down 16 to the Sacramento Kings.
Who are the New York Knicks? I don't know. I want to believe they're the team that beat San Antonio. I want to believe they're the team that we all hope they can be. As it is going to be a flagrant foul on Precious Achiuwa. Do you see any adjustments for Mike Brown?
I think last game he tightened his rotation when he
rotation went down to 7.5 players.
I mean, they won, but
I don't know. I just feel like the team has regressed in just about every area. The shot quality's not as good. The ball movement isn't as hot. I don't know. I really don't. I'm getting really close to being extremely worried about this team winning an NBA championship.
Yeah, I mean, if you took, what is it they always say, like if you were trying to explain it to someone who was not from here, hadn't from space, like if you had someone watch just the last 15 games of the Knicks and you told them they were a title contender, they wouldn't believe you.
Agreed. Kolek driving to the baseline and his layup hit under the rim. He'll collect it, hands it off to Anunoby. They'll step on each other's toes. Now OG drives, splits the double, left-hand layup up and in. Nice play by Anunoby. Lead cut to 12. You're still in this one. Sacramento will give you every chance to be in this game. Let's just go and take it. DeRozan driving on Anunoby. Blocked weak side by Bridges, but they call a foul. Jason Blake says, chill out, guys. It's a long season. Not even the All-Star break yet. What does that mean? What does that mean, chill out? Why are we watching then? Why even watch if you're not allowed to feel a certain way about how the team plays? Or are we only allowed to feel positive things about this team? Like, why is it whenever we come up with a takeaway that's positive, it's, oh yeah, keep on going. But when it's negative, which in this case, factual, it's relax, bro. Way too much emotion. Long season. I don't understand. I don't. If you only want to hear that everything is A-okay, sun's coming out tomorrow, Knicks are going to be fine, let's just cancel the season, we've already won the NBA championship, why are you watching? Why are you staying up at 11 p.m. on the East Coast to watch this game? You're telling me it doesn't matter by saying we shouldn't react to it. So help me connect the dots. I don't understand. I'm being too hard on the Knicks. They're 8-7 in their last 15 games. What do you want me to say? Man, they'll be okay. They're playing really good ball. The rim just isn't favoring their shot. They're just not getting bounces right now. Is that what we want from me? Is that if that's what you want, you ain't gonna fucking get it. Like, I'm sorry. As Towns turns it over. It'll be okay, Towns. Get up. Long season. Is that how y'all want people to talk about your favorite teams? Knicks allow an offensive rebound to Achiuwa. Keep on chugging along. It's not even the All-Star break. I don't understand it. Russell Westbrook for 3, good. It's all right. You're only down by 17 to the Kings. It could be worse. It could be 18.
Like we'd love nothing more than only have good things to talk about. Being down now 15 to Sacramento at halftime is not. There's really not really a positive way to spin that.
I think we've been pretty damn level-headed for a team that's been arguably a bottom 10 team for over 17 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's only because we saw what they are capable of in the early part of the season. But now, like you said, we're starting to wonder. It's becoming they've almost played as bad as for as long as they played good. And will the real New York Knicks please stand up?
Yeah. 15-point game, 34 seconds left. Kolek throws it up to Towns. Towns underneath, lays it up and in. Cuts it to 13.
I mean, they were down 12, I think, with 5 or 6 minutes left. We were seeing if they could cut it to 5 by halftime. They've just played even since that point.
Worse. -1.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It could be worse. It's only the All-Star break. Long season. I don't know. I would never want to be lied to about my favorite team. Never. As the Knicks allow another 3, 16-point deficit, 2 seconds left in the half. Josh Hart will lay it up and in, gets it to go, buzzer beater style. We'll go to the half, down 14. Could have been a lot worse. It's okay. You still got 24 more minutes. And after that, a lot more games. Not even the All-Star break. Once they get Shannon back, everything will be okay.
That'll solve all the problems.
That'll solve it. They had too much rest this time. They had too much rest. Worst half of the season.
Yeah, let us know your grades for that half for the Knicks. But yeah, I don't think it's hard to say or wrong to say that was ugly from the Knicks. F, D minus.
Why are y'all being so emotional?
D, F minus, F, D minus, F, Giannis, F, Gary with an A for the Kings, F minus, F minus, F minus. We got a Q, F.
Cat has 13 points. Hart has 7. Nobody else has more than 4.
You're shooting 34% from the field.
They've made 4 more threes than you. You're down by 14. If you took away those 4 threes, you would still be losing.
I'm going to go, what's the worst single game 3-point percentage? I'm going to Google that.
Tamar Bowles says, just turn it on. What's going on? Everything's okay, Tamar. It is just a game where the Knicks are having a rough time right now, and they're going to be okay. It's not even the All-Star break, and we are not allowed to react in a truthful way to this game, or it's considered we are being too emotional. But everything will be A-okay. Kumbaya. Sun's coming up tomorrow. Knicks will be in the finals, and they'll win it. 4-0. Book it.
I don't know if this is right, but I'm seeing that the Knicks own the worst 3-point percentage by an NBA team in a game with at least 30 attempts. They did it against the Toronto Raptors in 2020 when they shot 8% on 36 attempts. Well, they're at 5% at halftime, and they got 19 attempts. So they're on pace for 38. So, shout out to Mads. $2 super chat says Dante greater than Bridges. Let's go Knicks. Second half is our half. Better hope so.
Not great. Not great at all. That's for sure. That is for sure. AJ McMecca says we should come out with a scoring mentality. Whatever the mentality was in the first half, do the opposite. That's for sure. Michael says, please get Giannis in the building. Rob says only down 14 is fortunate. I agree. You play a team that's not a bottom 5 team in the NBA, you're down 30 right now. You're down 30.
I mean,
About to get the beam lit on
one
your ass.
of 19 from 3. Chaotic Shay says, man, the one flaw you can put in Leon is that Mikal trade.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it earlier on today's show. Every Knicks fan should be very thankful that Leon Rose is the decision maker for this team. And nobody's going to bat 1,000. But the Mikal Bridges trade is indefensible. Like, it is franchise altering. It is a thorn in the side of the New York Knicks right now. And I don't know if it's something they will be able to overcome and ultimately win a championship. That's how devastating that trade is. And it's not because the Knicks could have got X player with those picks in the draft. It's because it eliminated them from making a move that acquired another All-NBA player. That's what you're supposed to get when you give up that trade package. You're not even getting an All-Star. You're not even if you had 5 All-NBA teams, he ain't making one of those. Is Mikal Bridges a top 50 player in the NBA?
Can he be? Should he be? Is he? No. You can't make an argument for that. And
last updated was December 22nd. The Ringer has a top 100 players. Where do you think Mikal Bridges is ranked?
80 something.
52nd.
Okay. The way the NBA, the trade value in the NBA has kind of changed tremendously, even with that kind of where it was inflated when you had guys like Rudy Gobert going for those kind of picks, who was even Defensive Player of the Year. The recent trade value for NBA players has gone down tremendously. You guys have got like Luka Doncic getting traded for 1 first-round pick. The Knicks knew they were overpaying for Mikal Bridges, still did it. They waited so many years. They had all those picks. They kept pushing them down the line, Everyone was always thinking, when are the Knicks going to go all in? When are they going to make a move? When are they going to cash those picks in? They decide to do it for Mikal Bridges.
The Knicks were the guy at the bar that had been there for 4 hours, that's been waiting on the hot girl to walk through the door to go speak to them. And they got tired of waiting, and a 6.5 walked into the bar. They went and blew their load on that. And then the hottest girl in the world walked in 5 minutes later, and they had nothing left.
And she wanted them.
And she wanted them. And they got nothing. They spent all their money, all their energy, all their focus on a 6.5. Who, hey, you bag a 6.5, you're feeling like the man.
Gets the job done from time to time.
But shit, you had a dime piece walk through the door, look at you, point at you, said, I want you, and you said, I already paid for the 6.5's Uber home. Am I wrong?
No, it makes a lot of sense, and everyone's letting us know as well. It's sad. It's tough. And we want to take that a step further. It's like they probably could have gotten 7s and 8s before they went for the 6.
Oh, yeah. No, they passed up on a couple of 7, 8s, and 9s.
Listen, Mikal's had his nights as a Knick, and we're not saying Mikal Bridges is a bad player, and also
she's not a great player.
Yeah,
and you traded a great package.
And he didn't ask to get traded for 6 first-round picks. He wanted to go to the Knicks. He didn't ask to get traded for 6 first. The Knicks. This happens in sports and in negotiations in general. When you have a lot to give up, teams will ask for a lot in a trade. And then everyone knew the Knicks had this war chest of draft picks, and the Nets made them pay for it. It's frustrating.
Not good. Not good.
We got our guy in the building.
King Kenya in the building. What up, brother?
King Kenya.
Shout out to King Kenya. Is that the same one?
I don't know. It was.
King Kenya.
That sounds different.
It's not doing the like the crown thing at the at the end.
Are there multiple in there, maybe?
Maybe. Hold on. Let me.
My guy King Kenya in the building. What up, brother?
Oh,
King Kenya.
there we go.
$20 super chat. Shout out to King Kenya. Says, I love the analogy. I hope Cap comes back. What's good, fellas? Man, it's been an up and down day, that's for sure. Yeah, and look, like Andrew said, Mikal didn't ask to come here. Mikal didn't ask to get traded for all this, but at the end of the day, you did. You did ask for. You did get traded for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's got a nice new contract now too.
Yep,
So.
and you're also paying him what, $150 million?
Yep.
And you're not losing this game to Mikal because of Mikal Bridges. That's not what we're saying. We're just talking about how
Someone talked about Giannis, I think.
like Giannis is out there getting booed by Milwaukee Bucks fans, and he's pretty much told you he wants to be a Knick, and you're like, sorry, baby, I'm broke. I ain't got no job. Is the lint in the bottom of my pocket going to get it done?
Piece of gum.
Knicks spent all their cash, and all they got is they got a credit card that's overdrafted that they're hoping is going to get cleared. Like, isn't this the guy that said Cap for Giannis straight up was a done deal? No, I don't know if I've ever said Cap for Giannis straight up is a done deal. I wish, though. I wish. I've said a lot of things. Not that one, though. Not that one.
Chugs just messaged about Texans in production. It reminded me. Did you see that Spanish video of him?
That was good.
That was electric stuff.
The core must go, they say. We're not winning because of Mikal. That's true. That's true. Think about what you traded for Cat and for Mikal. Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and the control of 6 first-round picks. I'm good. Thank you, brother. Actually, if there's a How water in the fridge, you want to grab me one? I think there was. I have a Gatorade in there in that drawer. What's up, Henry? What up, Roulette? Mr. Monroe? Oh, shit. Paul Schwartz just tweeted out, also signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the New York Giants. Paul Schwartz tweeting out, all signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the New York Giants. What does that mean? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. Do the New York Giants have a head coach? What does that mean? All signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the Giants. What do you mean all signs point to that? You can't just say that. I think that is new information. His tweet before that 3 hours ago was John Harbaugh might end up the head coach, but it will not happen tonight. Then he follows it with all signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the Giants. The Post has learned.
The Post has learned.
The Post has learned. That means something new, boys.
Sources. Did I see Vinny Pip?
Ladies and gentlemen, did we get him? Ryan Dunleavy saying big news after John Harbaugh left town. Ladies and gentlemen, do we got him? As Jalen Brunson is out for the remainder of the night. I will be very transparent. If John Harbaugh is the head coach, we will be signing off.
Especially after this shit show.
What does that mean, though? That's an update.
I guess, but like it kind of just, to me, like, if he knew he was going to be the coach, it would be like John Harbaugh's the coach of the Giants. To me, it's like meeting went well and like things are trending in that direction, but
another account that I follow that has been sourced up through NBA trade deadline just said breaking contract is being signed. Hold on. It's not an official source, just a source that I have. Says breaking contract is being signed. But nothing official from any of the big wigs yet. I mean, Paul Schwartz is as big as it gets for the New York Post. I don't think you say all signs point to becoming the next head coach if it's not official.
I guess, but
all signs point to me waking up tomorrow.
yeah.
Hold on.
What's stopping him from making a stronger statement than that?
Yeah, that's a good question. As the Knicks are back down by 21. Of course we're not paying attention to the game. The Knicks are getting waxed. Is this it? And now he's being aggregated. JPA football, all signs are pointing to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the Giants. What does that mean? I have a Giants shirt right there. I'll put it on.
We need Ricky to come back.
Yeah, seriously, Seth Gross, what signs? As Anunoby gets stuffed at the rim, and they'll call a foul. Someone tweet something. Davey, Smarshy, I told you, Johnny the Giant. You can't just say that.
I hope so. I hope so.
You can't just say that.
Don't tease me, Paul. Brunson is out for the game, Truman. Out for the game. I would not have expected a John Harbaugh to be like a late night,
and
like sign the deal kind of guy, you know. Also, why would he have left if he was going to sign tonight?
I want to go home and spend the night with my family. Is that crazy?
It's not crazy, but
I want to be in bed tonight with my wife when I take the New York Giants job.
As I think Mikal Bridges knocks down a three.
I just tweeted out, someone say something. All signs point to. That means it's done. In my mind, that gets my wheels turning. That says it's done.
Yeah. But for some reason, they didn't want it to do.
But they didn't say it was done.
They didn't want to be official yet. Well, that's John Harbaugh wanting to give the Titans and the Falcons their interview, or he wanted to wait to announce it tomorrow or something.
All signs point to. I don't know. Our audience is going down. I don't really care. Knicks down by 17. Town just got rejected. It'll be a fast break run out for Russell Westbrook as he lays it up and he's fouled by Tyler Kolek. My source that is reporting my source that says breaking contract is being signed, I said, is this a done deal? He said, yup. So I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just sharing the information. And I think when Paul Schwartz goes out and says all signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the Giants, the Post has learned. That means the Post has learned something new.
From 3 hours ago.
I wouldn't say all signs point to Andrew Connell going home after work, Marshall Green has learned. Because I already knew that. And I knew he was going home after work.
So I guess the point is, what would you learn to prompt you say that without you saying John Harbaugh is the next coach of the New York Giants?
Agreed. What's holding
that
you
in
back?
between? Like, what is that in between? Like, he told someone in Baltimore that he's going to be the next Giants coach. He hasn't signed that yet.
They all just have us waiting.
Yeah, this is OG drops it in for 2.
We're all just waiting like hungry wolves for more. Come on. As the Knicks are down by 16, Westbrook in the corner for 3. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. I can't ask Ricky. He deactivated his Twitter. I don't know how to. We DM all the time when he's active, but I can't right now because I don't know. Ricky said it's done though. Like Ricky said today it was done.
That was pretty sweet. How you put out the bat signal and he
came next day.
That was sweet.
Maybe I knew he was coming.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm Ricky.
It was. I was drawing those lines this morning. I'm not gonna lie. What is the Post learn?
All signs point
Post
to
learn?
John Harbaugh being the next Giants head coach. The Post has learned.
What have they learned? Who'd
As
they
the
talk
Knicks
to?
have the lead extended to 18, Marshall Green has learned. Are we sure John Harbaugh was on that plane?
Oh.
Maybe they did go pick up the family.
They did, well, because they knew it had to fly back to Jersey anyway. It was going back home. Knicks down 19. Yikes.
What does that mean?
Kolek for 3. No good. Westbrook in transition. Drops it off to Raynaud. And Achua grabs a few offensive boards, puts it back in, and he is fired up, and the Kings extend this lead to 21. This is ugly, folks.
All signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head coach of the Giants. Fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It's very cryptic.
The Post has learned is the one that is tripping me up.
Yes.
Because that indicates there's new
There is
information.
an update, but it's not enough for them to say he is the next coach of the New York Giants.
Is Adam Schefter awake to confirm?
Somebody wake him up. What are we doing?
Well, Knicks sucks, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Nobody knows what it means. Everyone's trying to figure out what's going on.
All signs point to John Harbaugh becoming the next head
We get
coach of the
an
Giants.
Ian update. What's Ian?
Yeah,
what's Ian?
is Ian O'Connor asleep? This is killing me, Seth Gross.
What are we doing?
They did it. They did it. They did it. Just as we're all going to bed, just as we're all turning off the lights. No, it's John Harbaugh is the next coach of the
Really?
Giants. If not him, then who? This guy with the resume to help turn things around, to help bring respect.
Is this happening?
If not him,
Is John Harbaugh a Giant?
Oh man, the Knicks are down 23.
following this, we're going to remember this for a long time. The Giants, John Merritt, brass leadership, they flexed whatever muscle that they got, and they got them. They're giving them everything that they want.
This guy's acting like it's done.
I
Justin, you're
know.
acting like it's done.
Always hired a very, very good staff. I'm excited.
He could get freezing cold takes take if this doesn't go well.
Let's win again, man. Let's up the standard. Let's change the narrative. Let's go Giants, man. John Harbaugh's the coach. We're going live on YouTube.
Oh my God.
That's enough to get going. That's enough to pull the trigger. Gregory Williams says all signs point to the New York Knicks losing by double digits tonight. Marshall, you're hilarious.
They're almost down 30.
As DeRozan goes to the line, Kings up 22 against the Knicks. You know what? Like, if more was coming, you think it would have came by now from someone else.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like something else
Are we
would have
going to
been
get
said.
anything new? What are we going to do? Go live and just talk about all signs for 2 hours?
Oh my God. As the Knicks are down 21. Fast break, Bridges. Drop off, Clarkson, layup, air ball. Tapped out, McBride for three. No good. Rebound Kings.
I just feel like Schefter.
I
or
know. I
someone,
think somebody else would have said something.
That's
by
why
now.
nothing. It's been what 15 minutes since Paul.
Paul Schwartz's tweet.
Oh my God, Vinny Pip, get out of the chat, Jesus. Darnell Brunson's out for the game. Kings up 22 on the Knicks. This is getting ugly quickly for the Knicks. McBride in the paint, pulls up, no good. Fight for the offensive rebound. Sacramento has it. DeRozan pushes up court. Guarded by Hart. They double. Kick to Levine. Out to the corner. Westbrook for three. No good. Deuce grabs the board, pushes up to Hart. He has it in transition. Stops. Finds Cat in the post. Lays it up. Gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for two.
Like, no one from the Giants beat has said anything.
I know. It's like after we talk about Paul Schwartz, what are we going to talk about? Like, just is this arson judge? Like, that's what I'm like. Knicks cannot cut into this lead. Instead, Sacramento continues adding to it. Levine will go to the line with a chance to make this a 25-point game.
20 minutes ago.
And nothing else. Why is there nothing else?
Why is there nothing else?
Every insider is calling their source. Like,
yes.
What is this? What is this? What do I not know? The sources are like, what do I not know? I don't think anyone knows what's going on. And Sacramento is now up 25 on the Knicks. This is a blowout, folks.
I don't know, man. This is
just weird. Hart for three, knocks it down. Josh Hart hits a big three to cut it to 22. As the Kings get a bucket and they're back up 24.
Yeah. All right, we are. I don't.
Mitch gets a bucket. Pick and roll. Achua. Solid D by Robinson, but they call a foul. Looks like Robinson took a shot to the groin. And we'll get a timeout. In the meantime, we are going to tell you about Rocket Money while they Go to a timeout.
I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Rocket Money. If you're looking to optimize your finances in 2026, this is the best app to help you do so. I have a couple of vacations planned this summer, and I need to start saving money right now. Thank goodness I found Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has tracked my subscriptions and found I was actually paying double for a streaming service. Rocket Money helped me cancel those extra subscriptions and save some cash. Rocket Money is also helping me budget for my vacations this summer by helping me set some spending goals each month. Now I can save a little extra money on the side each month in preparation for those trips. Thank you, Rocket Money. Get hooked up with them. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. That's rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat. rocketmoney.com/KnicksChat.
All right. Shout out to Rocket Money. This is a wild, wild day.
All signs do point to Rocket Money, Seth. You're right.
All signs point to the Rocket Money.
You know who's not going to need Rocket Money? John Harbaugh.
No.
So it's an unsuccessful challenge. Achua knees Mitch. But they call it a natural basketball move.
John Harbaugh and the Giants are working to finalize an agreement to make him New York's next head coach, and barring a setback, a deal is expected. The deal is not final, and contract numbers still are being negotiated. There is a lot of work through, but barring any setbacks, John Harbaugh is ready to accept the Giants deal, and the Giants are expected to hire him. There we go. All right. We're going to sign off here on the show. We'll be back live on Monday for the game on Martin Luther King Day.
Yes.
That's Monday. Until then, let's go Knicks.